Never?
No.
Ever?
No.
You never want to get married?
Nope.
Never want kids?
Not a chance.
Ever?
Never. Is that so bizarre?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I just don't see the value in it. All right, sell it to me.
What?
Sell me marriage.
Okay, how about love?
Okay.
Stability? Just somebody you can count on?
How many stable marriages do you know?
Somebody to talk to? Someone to spend your life with?
I'm surrounded by people to talk to. I doubt that's going to change.
How about just not dying alone?
There has always been and continues to be an attack on marriage, through secular society. But marriage is very honorable in the sight of God because it shows a picture of the bride, the church, and Jesus Christ, that we're going to unite ultimately, in the end for those that endure unto the end. But society, they push a different narrative that marriage, is a lot of work. You should not even engage in marriage. You should not have desire. It's much more fun and, enjoyable to sleep around with a bunch of people and possibly catch STDs or whatnot.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm only saying that because I feel like that word success is kind of emblematic of a larger cultural misconception about marriage. It's become this project, right? This thing that you work on. We're working on our marriage. It's this multi-billion-dollar industry. There's self-help books and couples therapy and workshops and podcasts and apps and TV shows. It's a huge business.
The celebrities are a powerful tool that the adversary of your soul uses. They're like the poster child, to push the agendas of the enemy. He just puts the smiling faces and the people, so many idolize right before them. And whatever agenda he wants to push, he just uses them. And the people, they're going to embrace it. He throws an idol and tells the people to bow. And they're going to bow and embrace whatever that giant, agenda is being thrown at them.
Bobby, this isn't you. That's right, Joanna. This isn't me. It's a whole new me. I'm happy and I'm healthy because I understand what's important in life. Yes, your new book. That's right. That's what's important. My new cookbook and my husband and my family and making a perfect home. It's a lesson every gal needs to learn, especially you. I'm your friend, Joanna. I'm going to help you.
Interesting. Just simply a lack of eye contact.
Yeah. Well, the lack of eye contact is actually a metaphor of not being able to engage each other. That you're just around each other. You're not really with each other. When you actually looked into the eyes of someone you really love, there's actually a chemical reaction that goes on and you feel differently. But when you miss that, you kind of know when a person's really feeling you, as they say, when you look into their eyes. When couples grow apart, don't do that. Everybody's on their screen and they're just kind of around each other. Then they just grow apart.
That happens with people just in general. If you're not looking somebody in the eye, you refuse to look at them. People know you. You want nothing to do with me.
I'm not there.
I'm not there.
Breaking news here this morning. The breaking story just moments ago. The Supreme Court and this landmark ruling. The court making same-sex marriage legal in this country across every state in this nation. Going into today, 37 states in Washington, D.C., 13 states illegal, but those 37 states had same-sex marriage, and now that will change in all 50 states. I want to get back to Jon Karl at the White House because, John, 2 days in a row, yesterday the Supreme Court, for the second time, handing the president a victory, and as we just learned, the president has tweeted he would consider this a victory at the court as well for his policy.
Understand that marriage has not been redefined. Just because secular society deems it, worthy for a man to marry a man and a woman to marry a woman does not mean that marriage has been redefined. They're just, shaking their fist at a holy God, but only kindling the wrath of God against them, as they continue to remain in their rebellion. Jesus Christ said, a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave unto his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So Jesus Christ described what a marriage looks like and how, the two should operate it through the scriptures.
Is an interesting area. Doing the dishes?
Another metaphor for this particular thing. Domestic issues can be a problem when you don't agree how you're going to share domestic issues. But one of the other issues is that when you refuse to be in conflict, that I don't like doing the dishes all the time, but I never say anything because I want to always keep the peace. So when a relationship is not strong enough for the two people to disagree, then it is a false statement of real peace. The real peace really isn't there. A couple that is strong can say, I don't agree with you, or I don't like this, or I don't necessarily want to do this anymore, and know that you have a safe surrounding in order to be able to do that.
Resentment.
Forever.
Really, the only reason it worked in those early years is we both loved the Lord, and we taught our children to love the Lord.
The secret to anything, I think, holding to the rod. If you hold to the rod and don't give up when things are hard, there's always a way through. President Hinckley always said it, that this will pass and that things will get better. And things always do get better.
So you have to be patient and loving and see where it goes.
Yeah. You're gonna have ups and downs, but it's worth it.
You cannot change someone to fit the mold you want them to be.
I just respect his space and he respects my space. Love him the way he is.
Be sure to buy 2 tubes of toothpaste.